What's up, Roulette Fools? Brent with AOB. All right, in this edition, we're going high risk, high reward. Remember, this is our last week of messing around. So we're going to go high risk, high reward. I've been working on this strategy just for fun. And additionally, get into our Discord server. We have coupon codes for Clever Bets, the automated solution. As many of the additional strategies you want, 50% off. And 3, jump into our live streams. We're giving away more money and more opportunities for non-affiliates to win. Okay, so join us. And remember, Thursdays are evening streams for those of you that can't make it during the day. All right, let's go see what happens when we go high risk reward. Cheers. Okay, fools, we're going to start the clock here momentarily. We're going to get underway. I've shown you this strategy before. I'm going to speak it like it's like I'm Irish. This is called cluster fook. Cluster fook. All right, and I've shown you, so let's start the clock right now. High risk, high reward, 1 unit on a street and on the corner. Here we go. We've got a $1,000 balance, and trust me, this one can take you down pretty deep, even at a 10-cent unit, so you're going to be careful. Again, this is the last week of kind of just messing around, having fun, checking out some strategies for you, showing what happens if we bet well beyond our progressions, right? We should be. Progressions are life, so make sure you're betting appropriately with strategies that you feel comfortable with. Today during the live stream, we're going to have a lot of head-to-heads like this, so check out our live streams if you can. All right, here we go. If you lose on this first one, you're going to rebet. We're going to add 1 unit to the street, and we're going to go straight up from the street and hit the splits. I've showed you this before. We were doing a couple strategies in that session. We're going to play this one for 15 minutes and see where it pans out at, okay? Let's bring it up. Anyway, we've made changes to our giveaways. Now, we're limiting the number of giveaways that our affiliates can win in 1 week, all right? That gives non-affiliates much better chances to win. We want you to have opportunities. We don't want to leave the winning just to affiliates. Our affiliate prizes are bigger, as they should be, because you're an affiliate and you're risking your money and you're part of the affiliate. So that's it. But we want to include those of you that are not affiliates. So get into our live stream. It's free money. All right, we're going to add another unit. Go straight up to the right, straight up to the right, straight up to the right. We've played this before. You've seen it. We're going to do a solid 15 minutes. I really wanted to come in here with $1 units, but this thing can go pretty heavy here if we happen to get a bunch of third dozen here. Now I'm looking up here. It looks okay. It looks okay, although she's not hitting our numbers though. So that's a little bit worrisome. Here's back here. There were some decent numbers back here. 10. We really want the second column on this to hit. Okay. We want the second column numbers to hit. These don't work for us. Okay. The partial columns. This is still a work in progress right now. I'm evening it out like I told you before in the past. All right, we're going to go here and add the next corner. Evening it out so that these second columns aren't such big hits, that the corners out here pay a little better. I don't like partial loss systems, but sometimes you can't get around it if you want to do a banger of a, if you want to have some jackpot banger numbers, okay? So again, this is it for messing around. Starting here in a bit, we're getting serious with the with our strategies for this $1 million challenge. On the days that I play this, we're getting serious. Okay, now once we have done all of that, we come over here and we're gonna add a fourth, and we're gonna add a unit. We're gonna match it over there. Not this one. It goes over here, and we're going to double it. All right. We're at a 640 bet. Again, we really want to hit this 5, 11, 17, and 23. Okay. 5, 11, 17, 23. Leaderboard for March is being paid out. Congratulations to the winners of our leaderboard. It was a top 25. Top prize was 1,000, but we evenly dispersed the prizes. So if you're interested in becoming an affiliate, hey, we make sure that we spread out the prizes. They're not just super top heavy. Okay, so we lost again. We're going to keep going up. We're going to martingale this again. We're now at a 1280 bet. We're going to play this through. We're going to play this through. This is one of two high risk strategies that I've been working on. These are more of the strategies I play for fun. These are not my daily drivers, and I suggest you don't make these your daily drivers either. These are high risk, high rewards. Play with these with your uber disposable income, right? The disposable income of your disposable income. Got some questions again about, oh my goodness. Yeah, I think she's going to be, look at this, 34. She's going to be 36. Let's see if she can get, we want a second dozen. All right, we're martingaling again. This is all we stop. This is it. We're at the end of the road right here. We just keep martingaling. Again, questions came in, getting a lot of them during our live streams. Hey, what do I need to do to make $100 a day? What do I need to do to make $30 a day, right? We had a couple of questions came in. What do I need to make $30 a day? That's sort of a loaded question in terms of, I mean, there's a lot of variables there. How big's your bankroll? How much time do you have to play? What strategy you're going to use if you already have one picked out. If you don't, if the answer is blank across the field there and you have nothing, all right, there's a good hit right there. It's not a jackpot hit, but it's a good hit. Boom, look at that. All right, so we're going to go back to base. And we're just doing 3. This is a nice hit. The first thing, and I've explained this before, and I'm just going to explain it for those of you that are new here, or that may not be so familiar. The best thing to do is we're talking disposable income. It's gambling. So you got to plan on losing this money. Now, I think if you play right, well, not I think, I know, if you play correctly and with a lot of self-discipline and the appropriate bankroll, appropriate bet size, check all the boxes, I know for a fact you can beat the casino long-term. All right, there's another hit right there, straight up on the streets. That's what we want. We want any of the hits straight up on the street covers, okay? So we hit an 18. So any of these 9 numbers straight up are good hits. First thing to do is determine your bankroll. Now, what I told people on the live streams recently is what I suggest is if you're brand new or you're just getting started, bring in your bankroll, divide it by at least half, depending on the size, right? I would prefer you divide it up in 4 quarters and put 3 quarters in the vault and use 1 quarter in your playable balance. There's another straight up hit. We're doing great right now. We're at 6 minutes. We're kicking bum here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump up to $1 units for the heck of it. Now, the downside is this table used to be a $50,000 high limit table. That is gone. If you look up here, it's now $1,000. They have nerfed the table limits on this hugely. So $1,000, you know the way I play, this is going to be pretty tough. $1,000 is an extremely low bankroll if you're going to play with bigger numbers, right? Obviously. But we're going to make it work. There's an 18. That's a straight up hit again. We'll take it. Good job. Good job, Violet. We're crushing it right now. All right, here we go. We're going to just keep rinsing and repeating on this. Hopefully we never even have to get off this. This is first progression. So the best way to do is take your bankroll and then work down and go, okay, I've got my bankroll. Check. Whatever that is. The next thing you got to decide, how long do you want to play per day and what strategy are you going to pick? Okay. The strategy you're going to pick is going to be heavily dependent upon how long you want to play and what your bankroll is actually, because the smaller your bankroll gets, remember, these units don't go smaller than 10 cents. So it's not, look at that, 12, we hit it again. Look at that. We're crushing it, man. We're crushing it. All right. But this thing could go a long dry spells. So you have to answer those questions before you can figure out what do you need to do to win 30 bucks or 100 bucks. So you got your bankroll, check. You decide you're going to play, you're willing to play for 2 hours. And the reason that's important, right? Because If you're only willing to play for 10 minutes, then you either got to accept a really, really low daily target or you got to take higher risks. That's just how it is. You can't have all of it, right? You don't get your cake and eat it too, I guess. In project management, we call it the iron triangle. The iron triangle is you have three pieces to the iron triangle. Okay. You have quality, time, and cost. All right. So for this second progression, remember, we're going to add a unit to our streets, and then we leave the corners the same, and we're going to put 1 unit on the splits. Quality, time, and cost. Pick 2. You don't get all 3. Pick 2. All right. Quality and time. If you want to have quality and mean the schedule is fast, it's going to cost you a lot more. If you want low, if you want to have low cost and you have plenty of time, or the time is short, you're going to give up quality. You got to give up something. Oh, look at that. What did we hit? 5? We hit 5. That's a banger number for us right there, right? So we're going to go back to this. I'm really liking the strat, actually. I've played it. I'm doing well on it. It just needs some fine tuning here. Yeah, so this is Cluster Fook. And I've been working on my Irish accent. Hey, Brent, what time is it? It's 3:30. 3:30. See, that sounds good, doesn't it? Also today, remember, I'm going to give you 2 words. In fact, let's give you one of those words right now. And, in the spirit of being Irish, first word is clover. Clover. C-L-O-V-E-R. Clover. Let's go with clover. All right. We're adding 1 unit there, 1 unit to our streets, and 1 unit to these splits. All right. For a $12 total bet. All right. So you got your bankroll again. You decide, I've got plenty of time. I've got all day. That's the best scenario, actually, right? You got plenty of time. So you're not on a time constraint. Therefore, let's say your bankroll is large enough to where you can pick almost all the strategies, because the 10-cent minimum isn't going to affect you. And what I mean by that, if you're brand new, what I mean is if you only have $5, all right, we're going to add a unit here, here, and now we're going to go up into the right corner, and my cat is in my way. Soybean, get out. All right, we're up to an $18 bet here. We got 3 units on the street. Again, we're looking for 5, 11, and 17, those second column hits. You got all day, so that's not an issue. You got an appropriate bankroll roar. Let's just say all the strategies are available to us. And again, like if you only have a $5 or $10 or $15 bankroll, even 20 to 50, boom, we asked for it, we received it. We asked for a second column, 5, 11. Oh my gosh, Violet is just crushing it for us. Look at this. All right, here we go. Oh, no. We want to keep Violet. She's hitting our numbers. Okay, so if you have a $50 bankroll, playing 5 double streets, right, requires 5 units. And even at the minimum, that means a 50-cent bet. So you need to go down to the progression charts, get your progression charts on our website right now, allonblack.net. Go under the roulette strategies and you'll see one called progressions. We have our progression worksheets up there. It shows strategies, all that stuff. Allonblack.net. Oh, nice street hit right here. This is a good hit. At this point, 16 and 17 pay the same. The first column, the second column pay the same. We'll take it. $106. We only have a couple more minutes here, and I'm actually happy to finish this thing while we're up. So let's assume you have a $300 bankroll by example. So all of the strategies come into play with a 10-cent, checking out the progressions. So then if it were me, I've always told you that it's not that a progression is or a strategy is better than the other. You kind of have to match strategies up to your personality. I've always said that. It's like working out or nutrition or any of these things is not necessarily better than the other. You got to match one up that fits you, your lifestyle, how you like. I like when I play if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that I prefer high coverage systems versus low coverage systems with higher payout, okay? Or systems that have banger numbers, jackpot numbers, but then have partial losses, partial wins. I don't like that. I also believe KISS, keep it simple, stupid, right? It's fun to make all these wild strategies. At the end of the day, number one, most of them are just rehashes and literally are the same exact thing as whatever strategies they were morphed off of. Okay, that's number one. Number two, there is a banger right there. Holy cow, we were getting really, and this has been nice to us today. Look at this, $139. We're only going to play one more time. This is our last spin here because we're clearing this up at 15 minutes. Anyway, I'm a high coverage. I like higher coverage, but not too. 5 double streets is the highest coverage system. That's 30 numbers. It's a 5-to-1 ratio, right? 5 streets, 5 units. You profit 1 unit. You're covering 30 numbers on a single zero wheel. You're leaving 7 whacks open. That actually is my favorite strategy, as I've already shown the previous video that came out. That's my favorite strategy. All right, we're going to stop right there. Anyway, just to finish that, make sure you check your progressions, check your strategy, all that, dial it in. There's only 4 components there that you need to worry about. Once you solve those, the daily target will fall into place for you, okay? The daily target will fall into place for you. If you want to make a daily target, you just need to work the other way. And that assumes that you have a bankroll that you can have whatever it is when you get to the other end. I want to make $100 a day. All right. Well, you know me, I only believe that you should do a 3 to 5% profit target of your bankroll a day, 10% max. Now, if you're a seasoned player, sure, you can do higher if you want, or go for 10% consecutive. But if you're not a solid player with a lot of experience, I like the 3 to 5%. Start even with 1 to 2%. And then you go, okay, what is that? So if I want $30 and I know that that's only going to be 3 to 5%, I need a bankroll this big. Okay. And if my bankroll is this big, then I'm going to work backwards, and then I can fill in the middle going, okay, my bankroll is this big. Here's my target. Now I go, my bankroll, how long do I want to play for? And that determines what kind of strategy you're going to do. Boom. Bob's your uncle. Okay. Get into our live stream. I know some of that seems conceptual, and it's really hard to kind of picture that. So tomorrow I'll try, or in one of our next sessions, I'll try to actually kind of map that out so you can follow this wizard and go, step 1, bankroll. Step 2, how much time you're going to play. Step 3, what kind of strategy is best for that bankroll. Step 4, what kind of daily target based on that would be reasonable. How's that sound? I'll put it together so I can quit explaining this, and I can just pull up that little session, that little video. I'll record a separate video. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Jump in. We are going to be, remember, every week, Thursdays is evening streams. Those are evening streams, although I might do a short day stream if I got nothing else going on, but those are going to be a long evening streams. We're giving away a lot of money on those things. And you know what? Our other word is going to be green. Okay, let's stick with the Irish theme. The other word is going to be green. So there's your second word. This week, the giveaways are $12. Okay. And because again, I didn't have the wheel, we're going to do 2 winners today. So we'll draw 2 winners, and you got the 2 keywords. Get in, you know what to do. You got to paste a screenshot. You have to show your comment, the like, the subscription, and that you've hit the notification button. Take a screenshot in our Discord, pop it in there, just hit enter the drawing. Boom, done. And I know some of you say, hey, for $12, well, first of all, I think that's pretty good for $12. Plus you get to get into our Discord if you haven't already been there. It's an amazing community with lots and lots and lots of stuff to offer. And like I said, 50% off the Clever Bet strategies, as many as you want for the first time. And they're even letting you buy 1 custom strategy for 50% off. That's a smoking deal. I'll have to do a video upcoming again of Clever Bets for those of you who aren't familiar with it. All right, that's it. Be good humans. It's not that hard. and us against the casino, and get in our Discord. I love hearing the stories. We had more today. I took your giveaway money, $25 or $10, and I turned it into 2,000. I mean, seriously, it doesn't get better than that. And I just love that. And in fact, the board of directors were talking about how can we bring you guys that have these success stories, come on live with me. I would love for you to tell that story to everybody and show us what you're doing. We got to learn from each other, right? I don't know it all. I'm only this big, a little cog in the wheel. So we need everybody to chip in if we're going to kick the casino's ass. All right, that's it. We'll see you next time. Cheers.